Good morning. This quick and monthly preventive maintenance is intended to all the ladies out there. But the girly men are welcome. If you're a girly man, you are welcome, okay? So the purpose of this video is because I'm tired of seeing a lot of women who are stranded on the side of the road. Oftentimes when I stopped and asked what's going on, because I like helping people, and they would tell me, I ran out of gas. And then I would ask, you mean that you have no more farts? And they said, no, the car ran out of gas. Also, some of them would have a flat tire. Not too long ago, at work in the parking lot around 5:30, I was about to leave and to come back home, and I saw this lady running around in circle, and I pulled over asking what's going on. She had a flat tire, meaning that she drove the car with the tire almost flat. And then when it was time for her to go home, she couldn't leave the parking lot. So the basic of this video again is to encourage you guys and ladies to check your vehicle. Every time I do it, every morning, every afternoon before I leave work, I check my tires to make sure that they are in perfect conditions. They have enough air. Make sure you check all four of them, not just the driver's side tires. That's number one. Let's say you forgot to check your tire pressure. Look at the car or the tires, but when you start your vehicle. Now, after 2006, the government mandated that all cars must have this tire tire monitoring system installed, meaning that in the dash there should be a symbol that tells you when your tires are low. And let me give you an example here. See right here. You see this here? That's the tire. Now it just went up. And let me see if I can come back again and show you. Okay, that's you see that tire. You see up 1, 2. That's the second one. Okay, so that tells you it will come on and it will stay on. It will, and you know, and then it also, when you mess with the system, it will tell you which tire that is low. If it's the front left or rear, or front right or rear. Also, if the vehicle has, if the battery is low, the battery light will come on. The same system, okay? The battery, you see the battery up here will come on. That's here. And then if it's the oil is low, and this is the oil, it will come on. And many of these lights, if you see any one of them, two are on, what you need to do is you get your get the user manual and find out what the light mean. For example, I have this is a 2013 Fiat, and this is the okay. You see, that's a all these the light. It will tell you. It gives you the definition down here, and your vehicle should have a manual. Now, some people may not have the manual with their vehicle, and it's your responsibility to buy the manual. When I bought a 2005 Honda, it was used, and there was no manual with it, meaning the guide. Operator manual. I bought one. You can go to a junkyard or online in eBay or Amazon and buy one and understand what it means, so you don't be running to your mechanic and give your money away because of simple things. Okay, see here, All this, that's for the any cars made after 2006 should have the tire monitoring system, and all this here will tell you what was wrong. Recently, I replaced the rear brake light. Why? Because this here came on and I didn't know what it was. See, this is triangular, and so when I read it, it says a generic. You see here? Let's see if you can see right here. See right here? Okay, generic warning light. Okay, and it's a brake light. See, brake, generic warning light, brake light. So that's how I was able to figure out what it was. And this is the first car I have with this system installed, and it's a 2013. So if you don't have, if you have a very old car, you won't know all this. But a newer model will have a lot of this. Again, I'm using this this Fiat. So be familiar with your car. You have to check the liquid level in the car. Just like us human beings, we eat and we drink. The vehicle is pretty much the same. So know your liquid level. So for this car, for the windshield, let's say you use the windshield wipers and you try to clean your windshield and there's no liquid. Well, there's no fluid. Well, it's because you ran out. So you need to know where to add it. And so you see here, this one here, it has, every car has it unless it is lost and the previous owner replaced it with a with an aftermarket. You see here, that's the windshield. It's not the radiator, people, it's the windshield. Now, and so meaning that you go to auto parts and then you ask for the windshield wiper cleaner or liquid, okay? And then for the radiator, the vehicle needs water or antifreeze to keep it from overheated. Then this is where it goes. If you don't know, then you ask a person, a neighbor, a friend, a family member, and they'll teach you stuff like that. And this is it here, and that's where you add, and it will have a level where how much liquid you put in there or antifreeze. You don't top it off. Why? Because you need air. You need air in there or space. And another one is it's very important, is the brake fluid. Now, you know what type of a brake fluid to use, and DOT, Department of Transportation, I think that's what it means. But anyway, most cars we drive today has DOT 3, some of them DOT 4. I don't think you use DOT 1, DOT 2 anymore, so DOT 3, and that's what it is. If you happen to have a vehicle with a standard transmission, meaning that the stick shift, the clutch fluid is also a DOT 3. They take a brake fluid. Okay. Most importantly is the engine oil. You see how this one, it shows you it's the engine. That's the symbol here, and that's the same symbol you see on the dash when you turn the vehicle on. If the light comes on, all these lights must come on when you turn the vehicle on. It's just to indicate that the system is working. But if it stays on after the vehicle is running, the engine is running, that means that something is wrong with that particular item. So if this thing stays on in your car, that means that you are low on engine oil. Just like when you're very hungry or thirsty, you need water or food. Now, every car has a specific type of oil viscosity to use. For this one here, it happens to be a 5W30. And that's what this vehicle takes. Yours might take a 5W20 or less or higher. Knows what it takes, and then you put that specific the engine oil in your vehicle. Also, Also, every week or every month, depends. If you drive a lot, every week, I would say you need to check your oil level. Okay, you check it, and when you checking it, make sure the vehicle is flat. It's meaning that the vehicle is parked on a even surface. Okay, not on a mountain or on a tree or something. Okay, make sure it's parked on an even surface, and you check. And you see here, this one here, and vehicles will have a marked indentation here. Indentation here, we mean it's very low, and on an indentation up here, oops, means that it's full. So this one doesn't have it, but when you see up here, okay, here, when it's up here, it means that it is full. Okay, when it's up here, it means it is full. And how do you know when to change your engine oil? It's every 4 or 5,000 miles. And take a note of your driving. And if you go to a shop and to get it done, and look at the what they will put write down what the mileage was when you brought the vehicle in for the service, and then what the suggested mileage to return the vehicle. So, okay, so 4 or 5,000, it depends. If you drive a lot, a bunch of stop and go traffic, then I would say 4,000 miles. But if not 5,000 miles, after that, then you go ahead and get the oil change. But every week or every 2 weeks or every month, check your engine level, especially if you're driving an older vehicle. Also, check the oil filter. I'm sorry, check the air filter. For this vehicle, the air filter is up front, but some other vehicles are different. It's in a different location. So check the air filter. The air filter determines how much of fuel you use. If it's dirty, then the vehicle will fight for better air, for more air, and then thus burn more fuel. Okay. Also, make sure your battery is in good condition. If you have a 10-year-old battery, then chances are one of these days you're gonna get stranded. 3 years ago, in the summer heat, I had to pull over and help a lady, and her battery was dead. So I jump started her vehicle for her. Okay, so again, all the ladies and the girly men, make sure you maintain your vehicle. Just like you maintain your health, you have to maintain the vehicle as well. Now, going back to the tire, if some people might say, well, how much air do I put in my tires? Well, every vehicle has a sticker, and for this vehicle, or mostly all of them, the sticker is on the driver's side door. You open the door, and either it's on the door or on the body of the vehicle, and it tells you how much air you put. And then read this to yourself. You see rear tire, take 30 psi, and the front 33. Why the front? Because that's where the engine is. It's heavier, so the tires take more air, 33 psi, and the rear tires 30. Okay. Also, have somebody check your rear lights for you, brake lights, to ensure that they are working. Don't wait until you get pulled over by a cop, or when you go for to get your vehicle inspected. Depends on your state, and then the people will tell you, well, your brake lights are bad, or one of your headlights or one of your headlight bulb is out, or turn signal is out, and they'll charge you an arm and a leg to get them fixed. No, you do that before you go, and that's something you should do every day. Okay, well, not every day, but every week or weekly. Okay. Finally, check your windshield wipers, the blades. Make sure they work. Don't wait until it start raining, and then to find out that, oh, my windshield wipers are not working. Okay, so make sure you check them too on a monthly basis. Replace the wiper blades. Check, make sure they're good, and they should last you about a year. But if you maintain them, then they'll last you a lot longer. Again, like I said, it's a quick video, even though it's it's a dozen minutes, but it's about how to maintain your vehicle. Okay, how to maintain your vehicle. All of them are the same, ladies. I understand you can get somebody, your boyfriend, your husband, and neighbor to show you where those specific points are, but you should be able to check those basic stuff. Oil change, I understand you can take it somewhere to get it fixed, but how to put water or antifreeze, add oil, add brake fluid, and wiper fluid, and air in your tire, you should be able to do all that by yourself. Now, if you think that it's too much work, you cannot do it, give me a call, and then I'll rush to your place and help you out. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. This is bonus video for those who drive a Fit, Honda Fit, because I see a lot of ladies driving Honda Fits. So here you see again, that's where you put the wiper fluid to clean your windshield wiper fluid. Okay, this is where you put the you add engine oil, and then you can see this the Honda right now, many of them, I think started in the year of 2010 or so, they have 0W20. all right, and then this is where you check to make sure that you have enough. Okay, you pull that, and then you see those indentations. Okay, but make sure the vehicle is flat. It's flat. If the line is in the middle, if it's in the middle, that means you're good. But make sure you clean it. You pull it out, you clean it, and then you put it back in there, and you pull it out again. Oh yeah. And then down here, that's the reservoir. You see, this is the front, the grill, and you go back down. That's where you add antifreeze for the radiator, antifreeze. Here, that's also that's the radiator cap, but you don't add it here. It's just for maintenance, and if you're doing other things. Long time ago, that's where we used to add, because there was no reservoir. But there's been a reservoir, so that's the overflow. You add it here, and it will show you on the side where the limit is. Okay, and then in the back, way in the back, you see that's the battery, and in far back, behind or in front of the battery, it depends where you're standing. You can't be in the driver's seat inside the vehicle to be doing this. So right here, and that's the brake fluid. Again, it will show you the limit, the level. Okay, minimum, maximum. Okay, so again, liquid for the brakes. Make sure the brake has sufficient liquid in there. Battery is in good shape. Okay, water. Well, not really water, but antifreeze, and for the windshield, and that's where you put you add oil. Okay, again, thank you.